My name is Jerome Peliquin. I'm president and founder of the Family Fish Farm Network, Inc. We're located in Ward 5. I'm a resident of the district. I thank Councilwoman Che for holding this meeting and sponsoring this legislation. Our social business plans a chain of employee-owned urban aquaponic farms in the inner cities across America. Our development partner is ProFish, Inc., the largest distributor of fresh seafood in the Mid-Atlantic region. ProFish is located in Ivy City, also in Ward 5. We also have letters of support from both our councilman, Mr. McDuffie, and the deputy mayor as well. I'm an organizational manager with over 30 years of operating level experience in all kinds of environments, including public and private sectors. In 2004, I left my position at USAID to pursue interests in food security and economic development in Africa. Aquaponics is the growing of both seafood and vegetables together using the natural effluent of the fish as primary fertilizer for a vegetable crop. The fish fertilize the vegetables, and the vegetables filter the water for the fish. It is the most environmentally sound farming method available today. Aquaponics eliminates the pollution of billions of gallons of fresh water, and there is virtually no water loss. Aquaponics also uses no commercial nitrate fertilizer. Nitrates are major culprits in water pollution. The Family Fish Farms Network recently participated in a National Science Foundation grant proposal as partners with the University of Maryland, along with Morgan State, Howard University, Cheney, and several other HBCUs. The purpose of the grant was to identify specific strategies to assure the development of sustainable urban communities. Clean water and nutritious, affordable food provide the foundation of any sustainable urban population. The economics of our current food system simply don't work. The average head of lettuce travels 1,500 miles from harvest to table. We lose 50% of all food between harvest and consumption. It makes no sense environmentally, socially, or economically to grow lettuce in Simi Valley, California, and ship it to Washington, D.C., especially since we have the technology to easily grow millions of pounds right here inside the Beltway. This is in addition to similar quantities of cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, salad greens, and along with high-quality protein seafood. 70% of all water is currently being used for agriculture. If you think last year's drought in the Midwest and Western states was bad, wait until this year. The West Coast is in crisis. There is no water. And when the supermarkets are out of food, there is no food. What we offer is a food security solution, not next year, but now. What if I also told you that we could grow all the food we need without shipping it in from California and without building 1 square foot of greenhouse, or indeed occupy any land at all? Green tech solutions are now available to do just that. One is vertical growing. That is growing on a series of vertical trays similar to the pallet racks that one finds in a warehouse. These trays are placed on a movable rack system that can be as high as 10 levels or more. Advanced LED lighting that is both energy efficient and pre-tuned to the plant's preferred light spectrum also exists. Given these advanced green technologies, we can grow indoors and without sunlight. We can retrofit existing buildings or adaptively reuse existing subterranean space here in the city. For example, in London, the British are using abandoned bomb shelters from World War II to grow aquaponically, and they're doing it today. Underground space has several distinct advantages. First, it occupies no footprint on the surface. It can easily coexist within the same three-dimensional space as an office building or condos. Second, as the growing space is below grade and the frost line, it's thermally stable at approximately 72 degrees and requires very little energy to maintain the growing environment. The third and final benefit is that the city can become food secure without consuming valuable real estate. In other words, we can have our food and eat it too. 2 sites immediately come to mind that could be adaptively repurposed to this end. The sites are, the first, the 28-plus acres of underground caverns beneath McMillan Park, the former sand filtration plant on North Capitol Street. If the total subterranean area was used for growing purposes, we estimate an annual production of millions of pounds of nutritious food on a 12-month growing cycle. However, even a small portion of that space would be extremely productive. The second location is the presently unoccupied DuPont Metro Tunnel, which has a capacity of 75,000 square feet, and although much smaller, has the potential to be a major source of local food as well. Both sites would instantly become tourist attractions and the subject of global attention and interest. The Family Fish Farms has established a team of experts in both vegetable and seafood growing technology. Our estimates for new job creation start with 75 and extend to 200 upon completion of our D.C. expansion plans. We stand ready to engage with DOES, DEMPED, the Council, and the rest of civil society to make D.C. a food-secure leader in urban sustainability. We have a complete formal business plan with pro forma financials, blah, blah, blah. In closing, we hope that this committee will endorse this bill and that the Council will pass it into law. My associates are available and will remain throughout this hearing at any time to answer questions or meet and engage with like-minded sustainability professionals, members of council, and prospective partners. Thank you.
Mr. Peliquin, first of all, it was perfectly timed, A, and B, I'm ready to sign up. So
Come on down.
let's go. Mr. Stottlemyre. It's a pretty hard act to follow, right?
Really?